Welcome back. WeArEuS and this is Eiyuden Chronicle, Adventured Heroes. So, last episode was something, wasn't it? Wait, right, we're supposed to be saving the kids in that frozen place. Or cold place, I should say. Who's with us? Alright, so we've only got a little bit of dead weight. I'm looking at you, Noah. Maxim has armor, so he's less dead weight than the usual bit of dead weight. Okay, yeah, so he's got the best that I can give him right now.
I'm a teleportation
And don't worry, I do remember the quest that we got from the old lady while we were out looking for what's her name? While we were out looking for the girl thief. I know we've still got to go to the mountains and save that, or at least look for that girl, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Right now, I'm going shopping. Window shopping at the very least. This guy should have the potions, or the stuff that I'm actually here for. Bang Bang G Wrestle. Well, I mean, it rhymes. We have to get it. Premium healing herbs. You know, the only problem with giving Gar a Sunstone Brooch is that I can't give him the item, the accessory that causes enemies to attack him more frequently. Then I could literally just have him guard all battle, and when the others are finished charging up, then he can spend his time. Maybe not even then. But I mean, that's probably a better role, for someone who's more built for that, like Reyna, who we actually went through the trouble of getting. More or less for that purpose. These shields are really good, too. Alright, for the kids.
So this is the cave?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Noah, Marissa, and I will take care of everything.
You could have just said we and saved so much time.
Perhaps you've forgotten that I am also part of this rescue effort.
I genuinely did.
I'd be here as well.
No one's forgetting you, Scarlet.
We're wasting time. Let's move. What's this?
Over there!
Rudy, I was so scared.
Oh, don't worry, Jus. You're safe now. That's a relief.
People pee.
Where are the other kids?
I don't know, mister. We got separated while we were running.
It's okay. We'll find the other three. In the meantime, stick close to us. Got it?
Uh-huh.
I mean, the exit's right behind us. You could just send him on his way, and he'd be fine.
On we go then.
There's no reason to drag this dead weight with us.
What the? I can't move.
Also, shouldn't be able to speak, but
Don't panic, Noah. Shift your weight left and right as hard as you can, and you should be able to break free.
Phew, you were right. You know, that was kind of fun.
are you pervert? You sexual deviant, Noah.
Quit messing around, Noah.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Wait. Can't go back up that. Alright, well, Noah is now on par with pretty much everyone else in the party at level 40. He also unlocked a new rune, and I'm trying to get a look at that. So what he unlocked was Searing Blast Wave, which allows him to attack all enemies with a flaming combo, dealing heavy fire damage and costing 82 MP to boot. So I was right. Last episode, I came across something that mentioned it was Darren, the mage. He has the rune of MP conservation, which has a description that specifically says that it reduces MP cost from magic cast, or magic that's from casting magic, which led me to assume that there were probably abilities that also cost MP. And ta-da! So we're going to head left to look for the inevitable item at this dead end. My disappointments. Frost flowers, maybe?
End of the line?
What we're gonna do is encase ourselves in ice and slide down. The momentum will carry us across the gaps.
You know, it's crazy, but I like it.
That has to be the daftest idea I've ever heard.
You only live once. Let's try it.
Alright, a new rune for Yasuke has opened up, but I'm pretty sure that that is just one for... What? Okay. That's one for the stat runes. Yeah, so nothing extra is here. So it's definitely something I have to add to it. And it's probably going to be Mighty Power again, unless I come across something interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely... No, no, no! Make it stop! Make it stop!
I see a red chest back there.
Good times.
Can we do that again?
More like, can we please not? I thought my heart would stop.
Yoink. Rune of Quick Slash. Can I please get another ability? Just anything I haven't actually seen already. That would be great. Thanks. Oh.
This icicle has a big crack in it.
If we hit it hard enough, worth a try, right? I don't think a swing of the old weapon is gonna do the trick.
At least not. We'll have to encase ourselves in ice and then find our way over here. That'll probably do it. Okay, Gar, Scarlet, and Zabi now have their final rune slots unlocked. However, I have sad news to report. The buff from Cabana, the capybara that loves spas, is kind of garbage. Apparently, it is not something that is guaranteed to happen every time you go into a battle. It is something that happens, which, if it were, that might actually be okay with what I'm about to tell you. It doesn't happen every fight. It's literally a chance that he just pops up with a pickaxe, hits the ground, finds an underground spa or water source that he turns into a spa, giving you the following buff of HP regen, which sounds great on its face until you realize that that regen is for 15 health per turn. Now, as I said before, 15 health per turn would be fine if it were something that were active every single time you went into a fight. So you're just getting that free extra regen. The regen would still be garbage, but it would be less annoying for it to be so. So it looks like we go with the drill sergeant next in order to test how that feels, but we would have to go all the way back to... Yep, we'd have to go all the way back to headquarters for that. That's just not possible from here. I could use the rune stone, the rune that lets us leave dungeons, but we're pretty far down. Oh, okay. Okay, Oh, right. You know, I really wish it wasn't just Noah and certain other characters that had ancient shield that have that actually oh extra dexterity. That's pretty good. When did we get unknown coins? Wanted to see if I could break out of the ice fast. Was it too late? Almost forgot. And I'll probably give him that. All of the good stuff is back at base. Although they are selling the Sunstone brooch here as well. So what are we looking at? Oh, right. There's something up here. Okay. Where does that go then? Yeah, this looks like the right place.
Over there!
I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm so sorry, Rudy.
Don't cry, Livy. You're safe now.
That's 2 down.
Let's hurry up and rescue the others.
My mistake. Earlier I said, what's his mug? Cabana actually digs up a spa, or uncovers a spa. It's a hot spring that he uncovers. Wait, I could have just done it here. Oh, well, that's what we needed to do. Anyway, so I win. Haha. going to go back up because there's an item up there and I want it.
More fighting, huh?
What? I tried. Honest. No! What the hell? You okay there, babe? What the hell? You're just making me madder. We're getting creamed. You okay there, babe? Sorry. You're just making me madder. What? Bitter fuckface.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm actually going to leave that in so you guys can see that BS. For those of you that aren't actually watching, though, I just ran into a fight with nothing but magic users. Magic using monsters, 3 of which have just a basic, I don't know whether it's an ability or what, but just have the, at base, ability to paralyze anyone they attack. And they don't do a small amount of damage, because they deal primarily magic damage, and we just don't have anyone that tanks that, you know, because for whatever reason, armor isn't, whatever, I'm not going to get into that. So as you can see, 3 people died. Nearly 1 person died as well. Yusuke guarded Scarlet, which kept her from dying, but just not like it really makes any difference. We have to use magic here because it would take too many items to heal them. That is infuriating. The paralysis I couldn't care less about. What bothers me is, dang it. What bothers me is not being able to escape 3 times in a row. Alright, so I have to go down there and then shake out before I hit the next gap. How long does it take to shake out is what I was going to ask. Well, that fight was doable, so I went ahead and took it. It takes so long to shake out. How in the world are you supposed to get that chest over there if it takes that long? I wiggled the analog stick as fast as I possibly could, which is fast. And it still took like, what, 30? No, not even 30 seconds, like 20 seconds to shake out? Screw it. If I can't do it, before, I don't care. I just don't. Get me out of here. Okay, so we aren't that deep in the dungeon, and I really want to get rid of Cabana. So, the next we meet, we'll be right back here. Alright. We're finally back. So, more bad news. Stadler is not... He does exactly what I expected him to do, with the caveat that he slows your entire party down. So the enemy, I would assume, always gets to act first. Which means you can't have him in order to just bully pretty much anyone with massive damage and then have no counterplay whatsoever. Which actually sucks. Because that was the idea. Basically bully my way through random battles in order to become exceedingly more powerful as I go. At least until the point that enemies stop giving XP that's actually worth the effort. Then we go to the next area, rinse and repeat. I also gave everyone, I outfitted everyone that had new rune slots unlocked. Gar has SP conversion power, which means I have to stop using his literal only offensive ability or rune skill. Noah, he got the new ability, so he doesn't have any other free slots right now. Interestingly enough, well, I can't really show you right now. So, you can see, hopefully, you can see, we're moving a lot faster. I'd have to take the thing off of Noah. It takes forever to maneuver through this freaking menu. But, slow, right? I don't have anything better to put on Noah, nothing that would really push things really far. But, I'm still going to go with this when there are fights. I am sad about Stadler sucking. There's just no point in letting the enemy go first if you can kill one or more of them with whoever can go first. It's just never a good time for that. I mean, maybe bosses, especially ones with mechanics, then you force them to go first and then they can't use, especially against those that can use the gimmick in the battle. It's rough. But like I said, with Gar, I gave him, he already had SP conversion power. I didn't realize it. So I was basically wasting a rune slot by having him use his ability, which isn't, his attack ability, which isn't that good in the first place. Whereas I could just have him store that SP, and then just gain 10% extra damage. Effectively. So I gave him another rune of power. SP conversion for power. Hopefully that pays off better. So long as I remember to let him stock the stuff. I don't remember what I did for anyone else, so it couldn't have been anything that great. Oh, Yusuke's final slot is for magic, which is extremely weird. Why couldn't it just be an all slot? That way I could have flexibility. But it's a mandatory magic slot. I am positively butthurt by that. This just drops off. This one isn't even active, so we have to fight whatever's up ahead first. Well, that sucked. Fought an ice golem. Yusuke got his head caved in. Paralyzed and then had his head caved in because, of course, wrong freaking one. These stupid monsters that can paralyze were beside it. There were only 2 of them, thankfully. But that's all it took, really. And so where does that go? Well, I have to know, right? We have to. So I think there's I thought there was a kid this way, but...
I see someone over there.
Did you have to stop me to make that point?
Arlo!
I was so scared, Rudy.
Well, you're safe now. Is my little brother with you?
Thomas?
Do you see
No.
him?
He ran further into the cave, and...
It's okay, Arlo. Thomas is a tough kid. He can take care of himself.
You know that kid is going to grow up to be someone who has an ugly cry.
But there's a really scary monster back there.
I mean, ugly cry face.
One who's no match for us.
I don't know about that.
So, one kid left then?
If he can paralyze, that's... Ooh, that is going to be frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm confident your little brother is just fine, lad.
Based on what exactly?
Poby.
Well, I mean, at least they are practicing common sense in a world where you can just walk around and then suddenly you're in a fight. Dang, that would have been the perfect time for it to happen. Nope, too late. You ruined it. Alright, I also went and spent some of the bakwa we've made, and I bought some runes and some gear. I think I bought gear for Scarlet and Zabi. Because, don't forget, we recruited the armorer last episode. I used to think it was last episode. It could have happened at any point, I wouldn't remember. She has pretty much everything you've ever seen, and then some new stuff. Wait. No, we can just go this way, right? Yeah. So, some of that stuff is actually really good. There's some heavy armor for Gar, and medium armor for Noah that's really good. But now, for Gar, I just realized if I had Code L as support, he gives everyone 1 extra SP. If I had Code L as the support, and then, what's his bug? Gar had full SP, he'd have assuming that you can actually stack SP conversion runes, and then the effects add up. Assuming that's the way that works. Gar could have 24% extra attack, which is not small considering that he's got more than 200 now. Granted, I would love to swap Gar out for anyone that has any other better runes, but they'd also have to have the ability to equip a shield. So Reyna's looking good for that, but I'll think about it. I would love for someone to be able to tank and then still do damage. I went down there, that led me to the other kid. This should be where the boss is. Oh, I also took a look at the Challenger's belt in passing. I think the only thing I can think of that makes any sense is I think its description might be a typo. And it increases encounter rates, not counter rates, which is a separate animal in itself. Counterattacking is one thing, but increasing counter rate, encounter, Lord, it's even got me confused. Increasing the encounter rate is an entirely different animal. One that I'm not particularly into. Wait, that didn't come out right. I'm pretty sure Yasuke only has stat runes, his ability rune, and then the just out of left field magic rune. Because I was thinking he currently only has, I think, the power rune and the mighty power rune for 15 total extra attack, or strength as it is. But I could give him the SP conversion power rune, assuming he has the ability to even equip it, and I doubt he does. Which would give him the 10 for free. Well, I say for free. It wouldn't be, really. But there are cases where having him use the skill is actually worth it. May as well grab this while I'm here. I came from that other way, didn't I? Yeah, so see, I learned this earlier, we can break out pretty quickly. For some reason, the spam doesn't work. You know, another wrinkle that just occurred to me, I really don't appreciate being forced to drag people along in my party because there are too few visitor slots, let's say. There we go. Oh, great. Yeah, that was totally worth it. It wasn't. I'm lying. The blue symbol increases water resistance. I don't care about that. I've got one of those. Ah, crap. Maybe I should just leave the dash boots on Noah because I cannot be. Oh, now the other. Oh, so we had to go down that other hole in order to find that other kid, and now we can go down this way. Because remember, that wasn't spewing cold air before. That's it. It is... I was going to say it's not even worth it to fight enemies at this point. We're down to the last stack of healing herbs. We'll go with this instead. So I gave Zabi, I'm pretty sure I told you, but I gave him another MP room. Because he really needs it. I was going to give him one that increased his damage, but for what? He doesn't use offensive spells. And the one he does use does garbage damage anyway. It's only used to break armor. I'm not missing any items. You're not making me miss items. Oh, crap. Nope, not doing that. The dash boots apparently also increase action speed, whatever that's supposed to relate to. I was hoping, I'm thinking at the very least, that it's relevant to, like, for example, shaking out of the ice once you're frozen. You'd be able to speed that up. Which way do we even go? Well, that was the ice golem, which likes to use an A. Okay, so we go to the right then. Which likes to use a blizzard attack that hits everyone. Wait, I know where this goes.
Anybody get real cold all of a sudden?
Be on your guards, young ones. If you're frightened, hide behind me.
There.
Oh, that's cool. No
But
pun
where's
intended.
my brother? Did that thing?
Don't even think that for a second.
Any last words?
Okay, so there's a gimmick in this fight, and Gar is going to be the one. Drop huge icicle on the enemy for massive damage, and it'll reappear after several turns.
Guards up!
You'll pay double for attacking me.
Raid!
How are we supposed to use this thing, then? Oh, and by the way, if I didn't say it, if it wasn't clear before, I'll say it again. Maxim is dead weight, and I despise the fact that I have to have him in my party, my active party. He has a short range. I have people I depend on to do things a certain way, to achieve certain results. Having him in my party aggravates me to no end, because he can't do any damage. He has garbage magic. I hate that he's here.
Heal the
You
raid!
won't get through.
Why is Zabi so slow in this fight? Usually he goes first. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad he doesn't. You have no idea how glad I am that I have someone that has range. Being able to drop that giant icicle is going to be really useful. Okay, so we'll try a sleep slash just to see. Oh yeah, keep attacking him, please.
Take this!
It's asleep. At least the head on the right, the left is.
Guards up!
You pay double for attacking me.
Rage!
You won't get through.
You'll never get me! No!
I see, so spell resistance it is.
Careful. We're in bad shape.
Guards up!
Actually, he can attack now.
You won't get through.
This is going to be garbage, I suspect, but maybe not. Though it will. But maybe not. Ooh, 820 damage.
Thanks. Oh. Not good.
You're mine!
610. Come on, disappoint me. Wow. Disappointing. Okay. The other head is awake again.
Guards up!
Actually, maybe I'll just have him attack.
You pay double for attacking
Feel
me.
the rage!
Sure would be nice if I had my third charge up, remember? The least they could have done was put a heal on, or the water magic on this guy. So I could at least use him as a heal bot. Because my other heal bot is low on SP. Or MP. So I guess that's what this one's going to do now. This is probably the smart move, just to be safe. But will it matter? No.
Sorry. I can't.
I'll help! I'll heal you.
Thanks. Here we are. Better?
Thanks! Now what?
I didn't see how much damage Gar did. Let's do it again.
You pay double for attacking me.
Rage!
Gar's the only one that got the attack boost. Okay, yeah, that'll work. We'll do it this way. Actually, I can't... For some reason, I can't select whose turn I give orders for. It's just randomly determined, so... So I can't res Noah without risking him getting blown up on the next turn, because everyone that can go first is going to be doing something more important. And it looks like he only uses the icicle spell on the back line. Yeah, we'll hold on to the next two magic drops.
Let's try this. Better?
Thanks.
250 damage for a normal attack is good. Frankly, his whatever that ability is inferior. Well, it's about on par with that damage, and it doesn't cost SP. Oh, I realize now I could have had Gar do the... No. Yeah, I could have had Gar do the healing for... What's his bug? Noah. As things stand, we have to go with dealing damage, so Noah's going to eat dirt again.
You won't get through.
I'll help. I'll heal you. Thanks.
Yep.
Sorry. I can't.
Another Achilles!
Okay, Fenrir's down to half. I don't even think it's worth it to resurrect what's his mug, but okay. How do we do this? How do we get Noah back on his feet and keep him there? The icicle does 121 or 112. Either way, he'd be able to withstand one use of that spell. But the guy's got 2 turns coming. I think we just leave him on the ground. There's just no other option.
You'll pay double for attacking me.
Rage! Feel the rage!
The icicle's right above Fenrir, so I don't think we have to worry about that being used against us. At least I hope.
Feel the
You
rage!
won't get through.
I'll help. I'll heal you.
No thanks, yo.
He gets 3 turns this time. Gee, Sleep Slash sure would be useful right about now.
You'll pay double for attacking me.
Feel the rage!
We're going to be needing to spam healing since this guy just gets 3 turns now. This is a bit risky, but more backline abuse.
Need help?
No thanks. Let's try this. Better?
Oh, thanks!
Sink or swim.
It only gets 2 attacks, or 2 turns this time. I wonder, should we? The zombies got to heal, so I can't attack the goddamn icicle. Yay. Just imagine, if I had the other spellcaster like I would have intended, or would have preferred, I'd be able to drop the giant icicle. I don't like being forced to have people in my party. Having them tag along? Sure. Some extra escort slots? Perfect. That way I don't need to be bothered with them. This does not make me like these characters. I need him to... I'm considering having him use double slash. Dang, that eats 3. No thanks. If it had only eaten 2, maybe it would have been okay.
You'll pay double for attacking me.
Now, time for charging is done. Actually, right, I forgot he has this. Yeah, there's literally just no time for him to ever use a spell. Though, I could have him use the fire spell on Scarlet. But again, it's just turn after turn of charge up and then one use of the thing before it wears off.
You won't get through.
With Water Veil down on everyone, I think we'll be able to survive whatever comes next in order to get this recovery wave off. Unless it gets stunned. That would suck.
You're just making me madder. Suck on this.
Forgive me, General.
You were cruising for a bruising.
Just imagine if we had Euphelius. We'd have been done a long time ago.
What the hell was that? I didn't work hard enough to deserve this.
I'm not worried about Noah not getting any of the XP. He's not going to be here very long.
We did it!
I did it. You died.
Yeah, but where's... Oh no. Please, don't let me be too late.
There he is! Thomas!
Oh,
Rudy!
Thomas! You're okay! You're really okay!
Where was he?
We found him! Hooray!
A relief shared by all. This is the last of the wayward children, yes?
Sure is.
How can I ever repay you?
Discount on your shop items.
I'll give you whatever you want. Just name it.
I was trying to think of a good joke, but it's not that good. So I'm going to keep it.
That's really not necessary. We just did what anyone would do.
Thank you, Miss Guardian.
Hey, I know what she can do. She can not allow these kids to talk with their terrible adults pretending to be children voices.
Thank you, Miss... Thank you.
Nope.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Poobie?
Really not used to this kind of thing.
Thanks, Noah.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm sure Norrister's military would have come if they could. The timing just didn't work out.
Yes, I am certain General Electra wished it.
Well, she did. Even the, what's his name? Apparently would have done it before, but now with the Empire on their at their position to strike, let's say, he didn't want to spare the men.
It's 'cause the Empire is gonna attack us, right? Well, I know it won't make up for what you did, but I want to help you fight them.
No. I mean, you can join us, but I'm going to let you rot in the trenches with the rest of them.
We'd be grateful. Thank you.
Is that why there's an army on the other side of the mountain pass? Because they're going to attack us.
Hold. There's an army at the mountain pass?
According to the merchant what said he saw him there. Said he went to show him his wares and they tried to lock him up. Happened only yesterday, it did.
This can only mean one thing.
Oh, guys, this stew is incredible. Warms you right down to your bones.
I forgot this guy existed, honestly. Wait, that's right. He actually does exist. So I could have swapped Maxim out for the guy with the terrible name.
I'm gonna go grab another bowl.
You've already had 3.
How would you know this?
I think it best we return to Athrobult with all speed. If the Empire's army is on the far side of the pass, they'll likely attack ere long.
Good point. We'll move out soon.
Right after I resupply. No surprises. This episode's run a little longer than I would have preferred. Yeah, I've got to go and pick up my groceries before things start to melt. I don't remember what I got, but I'm assuming something will melt or another. Even if not, I've got ice cream to eat and videos to edit. It's got 618. Yeah. HP is really good. But the cost is in excess of what healing it grants, isn't it? Because this restores 100 HP, that means it's worth 100. 100 HP is worth 130. Actually, it's about the same with a 10% or a 10 Bakwa discount. Just because, apparently. And I mean, usually there's an item in RPGs that grants discounts at shops. Usually, not always, but I mean, a guy can hope, right? So we were being super stingy with the revival medicine because one, the guy had AoE attacks, and while he couldn't hit the front line for any considerable amount of damage while they were guarding, when they were attacking, it was a different story. So I wanted to save some in case something went terribly, terribly sideways. And we got lucky. I actually want another one of these. I don't know who's going to get it, but someone eventually will. So I'd like to outfit someone the exact same as Gar. Aside from like the weapon, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll upgrade their weapon too. We'll see. Just make sure I saved. I might have done it already and wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm not going to pay 3,000 Bakwa to stay at an inn when I can do it for free at headquarters. So, that is going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. The child hunting is done, so Chris Hansen can stop looking at me funny. Go away now. You can go. The joke's over, Chris. Thanks. We will be back on Wednesday with another episode of Eiyuden Chronicles. On Tuesday, there should be an episode of Lies of P waiting for you guys. If you're interested. You should be. It's actually a really good game. And frankly, I hope they, if not make a sequel, and frankly, who knows if it's even going to be possible based on however the story ends. But with the exact same system of being able to disassemble weapons and then combine them. I love that. If you've been watching it, if if you've been watching my playthrough, you know just how much I love that. And I would love to have that again in another Souls-like. God, it is so good. Anyway, that's it. Just, if you're interested, there's stuff to be watched, is all I'm saying. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.